Sorry. I like to compare this to the GameCube version, which I think probably still looks really damn good. So this is Resident Evil Remake. Nick is here.
Hello.
Playing with the lights off. DNS server.
I'm spooked.
So, yeah, Resident Evil Remake. I've been thinking about doing this game for so long, but honestly, while I really, really respect this game and I do find it fun, it's also a huge pain in the ass type of game.
It is.
And I'm playing with Chris, which is even worse.
Well, I mean, is it the same way where Chris is essentially hard mode?
Yeah, I think the only advantage Chris has is that he has, like, more health. But everything else... I mean, the biggest thing is just he has 6 inventory slots instead of 8, which is just the worst thing. Especially in this game, there's so many items.
Yeah, I know that in the original Resident Evil 1, it literally is, like, just hard mode. I think Chris might even have less life. Don't quote me on that. But, of course, Jill gets helped by Mary all the time, and Rebecca's essentially useless.
The fact that you can get the shotgun within 5 minutes, and you have 8 inventory slots, makes it so much easier.
Situated in northwest Raccoon City.
I will say,
Searching for the helicopter.
I've never beaten Resident Evil Remake. I've played it before, but I've never beaten it, which is surprising, because I understand, like Trevor said, it's such a good game, but, like, it is such a pain. Crimson Heads, all that stuff. It's like, it's just, it's a good pain, but man.
About 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
Epic.
I want to get
The Bravo
eaten.
team was sent in to investigate.
Can we talk about how in the original Resident Evil 1, the, every cutscene is absolute Kino?
Helicopter was a derelict.
Yeah, it had so much soul to it. It was oozing soul.
Joseph! That's all I have to say.
Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
You know, they eventually found who, like, played a lot of the different characters. Because, like, the people who played them in the first game, like, weren't credited with their real names. So, like, Internet Sleuths found a lot of them. Except for Jill. They have not found Jill yet. They found Rebecca, who was literally, like, 16 or something like that when they filmed it. Like, the very, very, very few cutscenes that she was in. It's kind of interesting. Also, I will say this version of Jill, if we're talking waifus, is supreme waifu.
Yeah, remake Jill and original PS1 RE3 Jill.
Yeah,
probably peak Jill.
Yep. The remake Jill looked a little weird. But then again, the people in Resident Evil 2 Remake looked a little strange too, so whatever.
Yeah, it's sort of just the engine. The same thing happened to Devil May Cry 5, which uses the same engine. Like, they have, like, actors where they facial scan them, but, like, when they put them in the engine, they just look weird. Well, good save, Jill.
Well, I guess she looked at it and was like, you know, some battles are best left unfought. That's literally my dog when anyone comes around.
Literally.
Not in a mean way, just in a I'm gonna kill you
not
with
the
kindness
eat
way.
your brains way,
But the knock you over. And nothing can be done.
There was one time when I came over to Spencer's house early, and I don't think Ashley was there for whatever reason either. It was a day that wasn't LP's. And I was just sitting on the couch with his dog. And it was like 5-10 minutes, and she would still not calm down.
Yep.
After like 10 minutes.
Chris, this way.
Ooh, Wesker's voice is pretty dope. It sounds like
Voice acting in general is pretty...
it sounds like they use the same one as like Code Veronica and stuff.
Actually, the worst voice actor is probably Chris. And it's not like bad, it's just kind of boring. Like he's reading off a script.
I just want to point out that like this game is amazing, but I have to give props to literally Resident Evil 1 is a pure masterpiece. Resident Evil 3 is my favorite Resident Evil game, but Resident Evil 1, I think about it at least once a week, is like so incredible that it exists.
It's so tightly designed.
It's ridiculous.
Where's Barry?
It's like I feel like for Resident Evil 1, how people feel about Chrono Trigger for like RPGs, where it's just like, My God, how did they make this game? It's just so amazing.
I'll go and check it out.
And especially the time period. Oh my God. If it was made today, I'd be like, this is amazing.
Yeah, in terms of like structure, I think RE1 has the best of any of the Resident Evils. It's just so tightly designed, and like everything has a purpose. And like the mansion is just such a cool setting for something like this. And obviously, as sequels go on, they have to make it bigger. Like, it can't just be like, oh, it's one mansion plus a lab. Now it has to be
the city, then the police station.
And then Resident Evil 4 is all of Europe.
Resident Evil 5 is literally like all of Africa. Resident Evil 6 is all of the world.
Yeah.
That's why we have D-Make sometimes, lads. So for those of you who have played Resident Evil 1 but not the remake, it's similar, but stuff is in different spots. Which is really cool. Like, I'm glad they did it that way. Hey, I have that exact painting.
See ya.
No Barry to help you out.
No Barry. I don't even get a handgun.
There's no door skip in this one. I guess that's only the PC one.
Changes. That's what I was using. Yeah.
6 item slots.
And
Yikes.
you start with just a knife. And his auxiliary item is just the lighter and not the lockpick.
But yeah, original Resident Evil 1 is one of those games where everything just works out so perfectly. The music, which you hear some of it here, is so amazing. The voice acting is so ridiculously bad, it's amazing.
Where did they go?
Oh my God, it's just so perfect. And it's one of those, once you know what you're doing, of course you can beat it in an hour, but like when you're exploring, it's just so daunting. You just have to look at the map over and over again and all that. Hey, you get a handgun.
Alright, so there's a lot of stuff to do. So, especially compared to the original game, there is so much stuff added to this. And it's even more freeform than the original game. So, we're gonna get started.
Joseph! So, yeah, this will be up before the Resident Evil 3 remake. Who's excited for that? How y'all feeling? Oh, he's just not there anymore? Your comrade? Do you actually have to do that?
Yeah, you can look at it.
Well, no, I meant, does it like have something that you like have to watch or whatever?
Oh, I don't think so.
I was curious.
All right.
Look at those herbs. They're like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, they're giant.
Holy crap. Oh, just... Now it makes sense why they would take one inventory space when they're that freaking big.
Yeah, so, especially with Chris, the entire game is inventory management.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, most of the time, I'm going to be running around with basically nothing. Because there's so many keys, there's so many items. Hey, you see that guy? Boy, he's red.
Nice. Yeah, I know that this one, like, has some really good controls as far as, like, the getting away from zombies kind of stuff.
Yeah, so, oh god, this is such an awkward. I'm scared.
Do you have defense items in this game?
Yes, you have the,
Do they take
the
an inventory
dagger.
slot?
No.
Okay.
That's the one nice thing.
So, like, imagine he has six slots, right? There's one puzzle. I don't know if it's still in this game, but it is in the original, where you have to have 4 crests at the same time. I guess they don't do the crest in this one. They do the death mess, right?
Yeah, you have the 4 death masks. You still have to get the Wen crest, but there's only one of them, I think. Now, unfortunately, I'm trying to just kind of dig into my wills and my memory, because me playing this game was sort of a last-second decision. So I pretty much remember what most of what's going on. I only have to play it for an hour. But, yeah, the biggest thing is getting the Wen crest and getting the 4 death masks.
But, like, so my original point was, like, you have 6 item slots, and you have to have these 4 death masks on you. So, like, okay, 4 masks, a gun with no bullets,
and
a healing thing. Epic. Nick, you still with us?
Yeah. I don't think I ever played this game, so I don't have much to say.
So hopefully you're able to be here next time, Nick, because this game is just a treat overall.
I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Oh, well, rip next week.
Rip.
There's a character in this game that probably has the saddest story of anything in Resident Evil ever, and it's just Sad Boy City. And, because, like, everyone in Resident Evil had a hard life, obviously, like, it just is what it is. I bet if you took that off... I hope Resident Evil 3, because I know it'll obviously be, like, a lot of action, but I hope it'll have some fun puzzles, like, even, like, I just enjoy simple stuff like that, where it's just like, hey, it looks like I can open this box if you examine it. Like, there's just something about that I like.
So, yeah, so Remake is, in my mind, as close as Resident Evil gets to horror, and, like, they really went very into, like, the horror aspect of the game. Because just look at this area. I mean, this is Remake only, and it's like, what is this? And you look over here, and you see all these, like, weird faces. Oh, it doesn't have eyes.
Doesn't have mouth.
Oh, it doesn't have a mouth.
Oh, God. It's ridiculous. Hey!
I'm gonna let Spencer do the talking for these parts.
Oh, for the reading?
Yeah.
Book of Curses. The four masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. Itchy, tasty.
That sounds good.
So I thought about it, because, like, for some reason, I like, this is very random, but just follow me here. I don't have any tattoos at all, but, like, for some reason, everyone... Watch you be in literal caution. For some reason, everyone thinks that, like, I should. Like, everyone tells me, like, I'm surprised you don't. And if I...
Dude,
are you serious?
On. Good start. All I want to get is these shotgun shells. Go, 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 go.
You're still on fine, though, right? 2 freaking bites to caution would be ridiculous. Anyway.
I'm on caution.
Oh my god! Wow, this game is friggin' hard, too.
I did choose, that first thing that they asked you, the 3 options for hiking, I did choose the hardest difficulty.
Anyway.
I don't think this game's necessarily too difficult. I think most of the difficulty actually just comes from,
inventory.
Inventory management.
So anyway, what was I going to say? If I ever got one, it would be the final page of the Keeper's Diary, which is just 4, itchy, tasty. And, because it could be pretty small, too.
What an iconic room, by the way.
This one?
Yeah.
I know. You are going to get the Keeper's Diary, right? I mean, even if you don't have to.
Huh?
You know the one where the itchy, tasty diary, where,
yeah, sure.
Where he's in the, I mean, that's just like, I think if, so that's a good question. Here's a question of the part. If you had to think of one, if, like, someone said Resident Evil, and you had to think of one scene, what would it be? And for me, I think it would be that diary, and then the zombie busting out behind you.
So that just explain emergency evade items, which is that knife.
Nick, have you played Resident Evil enough to answer that question?
I'm gonna try to get this knife without using it. Be pretty cool. Wait, why is that zombie like 7 feet tall? No!
Rip.
No.
Oh my god.
So the unfortunate thing about
tank controls.
I'm not using the tank controls because in this version you can just use the analog stick to move wherever you want. But because of that, when there's camera changes,
oh, that could be tough though.
It can be annoying. Did you see that?
Yeah, what was that?
Bruh, don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
What is it? I mean, you can use a green herb.
It's a clip of ammo, but I'm not going to be using the handgun like much.
Do you get the shotgun?
I get it I mean, as soon as I can, but it's not for a little bit.
Please tell me the shotgun takes 2 inventory spaces.
But the reason why I don't want to get it right now is, oh, I didn't mean to go in this room. Can't do anything here now because I'm not Jill. This is where you get the shotgun. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Remove the plug? Yes.
Now, when I was playing this game, I was skipping the cutscenes, and I'm pretty sure this is a cutscene where if you skip it, you're more advantageous than if you didn't skip it. So let's see what happens here.
What does that mean?
The zombie, when you skip... Okay, maybe never mind. Okay. I just want to get it. See ya!
Nice. Yeah,
So, yeah.
I would definitely say this is the most horror of any Resident Evil game, and I don't even think it's close. And I would say number 2 is probably original Resident Evil 1, because like Resident Evil 3 is not. I mean, yeah, Nemesis is scary, but it's not really horror, and Resident Evil 2 is definitely not like horror.
I guess I'll just use this here.
Yeah, this is definitely the most. I would say Code Veronica. I don't know if I just said this out loud, but Code Veronica is kind of up there in terms of horror. That game is pretty spooky and pretty freaking difficult. Oh, I thought dogs come out there.
They do if you
Hang around.
I don't know if it's like a revisit or if you hang around, but yeah, they definitely do come out. Also,
Nice!
I don't know how this room works because also if you like enter it too many times, there's like 5 zombies that enter from the windows, so that's not very fun. This game's just not fun to play.
Damn, I did not know that.
Right,
Isn't this like a no? I thought there was like a broken handle somewhere where it like...
Alright, so this zombie I have to kill. I mean, I am in this. I come through here so many times.
Are you going to,
Yes. So, something that this game does is that if you do not incinerate a zombie or shoot its head off, it will become a crimson head after, I don't even know how it exactly works. 30 minutes, an hour.
You literally can't carry it. I mean...
Yeah, the majority of this game, what I'm going to be holding is the shotgun, and that's it.
I mean, I have a handgun, a knife, a little herb, and a couple small items. I can't possibly hold this canteen. What are you, ridiculous?
Especially, dude.
Small key. That's why Resident Evil 4 did it perfect.
So this is telling you about, yeah, you should probably burn these bodies or...
Incinerate. Do you know one of the things I never understood about, one of the things I never understood about Resident Evil 1 is, like, I forget if it's Chris or Jill, but, at...
What? He wasn't dead? Crap, this sucks.
How was he not dead?
I was, like, running over him, too. Alright.
Do you have more bullets?
No, because I skipped that pickup. Because another thing that's annoying about this game, that door that I just entered to get into there, it's pretty much a one-way door. I'll just show you.
It's the one where, like, you can only use it a certain amount of times.
Yeah, so I have the shotgun shells. Do I just want to get rid of the pistol?
Cool. It's like...
Just make a safety save already.
Yep. This game's so friggin' hard.
It definitely makes you feel like you're in a survival horror, more so than any of the other ones.
Definitely this in Resident Evil 1. No question.
And this is what this game does to you, since inventory management is so limited and how many, like, even just finding handgun bullets is hard in this game. You have to, like, consider what to do.
I mean, why would you need the fuel canteen if you can't kill any damn enemies?
I'll bring the handgun with me because I think I know where some bullets are, but the unfortunate thing is that on the top of these steps, I'm pretty much gonna have to tank a. That's so annoying.
Yeah, like I could have sworn that enemy was dead. What?
Oh god. Mashing buttons too hard. Good start.
What in the heck? Like...
So in this room there is a green herb, so...
You can use that 50%.
I'm on danger? Are you kidding me?
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
You got bit twice! Or I guess 3 times. Oh man.
Oh god. Okay, thank you.
Ooh, nice.
That was lucky.
This game's also like a lot of skill.
Alright, I'm gonna have to dodge one more zombie.
See ya. Nice. Wow. I mean, I knew this game was hard, but like, holy crap.
Yeah. That's why I say this game's not fun.
Hey! I remember that. There we go! Handgun magazine. Well, alright. It's a gun. Examine. It's my gun, baby.
Is there anything else? I don't think so. Okay, so got the dog whistle. I have to go to an area.
Chris, when Chris walks, he like walks with the power of 1,000. Oh god! Can they go downstairs?
This sucks. They can.
They can.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. Okay, just reset the room.
A1.
I really don't want to go through that one door. Because I think if you use it only 2 or 3 times, the door knob breaks. That makes it even worse.
A1.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Wow. Wait, why'd you come in here?
There's a path downwards. That I go through. Can't see anything. Thank you.
Oh my god!
I think this is the armor key. Okay.
They do a good job.
I don't like that noise that was happening. I don't know if that was a Crimson Head.
Oh, that like sounded like a door or something like that.
All right, so back in the first area.
Yeah, this game is like even frightening to friggin' watch. I think the only time I've ever watched it is like a speedrun setting where obviously they have everything like ridiculously memorized.
So I think there's a zombie right here. So what I'm gonna do, instead of wasting bullets, because this is what this game reduces you to, I'm going to lead it to the other side.
Is there only one?
Yes.
I like how the floor is so dusty that when you walk any step, it's like so much pure dust. Idiot zombie. Nice statue, bruh. Don't do it.
Doing it.
No.
Priceless thing. Gone forever. Alright, you stupid zombie.
Couldn't you have just like grabbed it out of there?
No!
No, shut up, Nick.
I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, in like 2 hours, this whole place, will still be standing.
Okay. What's that? Aha. That's very nice.
Neat.
So I think this is locked from the other side. Okay.
Yeah, I can't imagine how long it took them, like, either for this or the original Resident Evil 1 to, like, figure out how all the keys work and all that kind of stuff, because it's, like, so specific. You can't have a single area where it's like, this doesn't work, you know? Like, it's not, you can't do that.
Okay, so this is the area where you use the dog whistle.
Can't you use isn't that green herbs right there?
Yeah.
Why don't you?
I guess. Yeah, and especially, it's very nice that they put these right here, because honestly, I feel like dogs in this game are way too strong. So, let's use the dog whistle.
Is there only one? You gotta be kidding me.
I think there's 2. Like, you just cannot shoot fast enough. Oh, the other one died in 2 shots, though. That's so nice. Wow, they died so easily. Okay. So that went pretty good.
Wow. And you get a... Yeah, there's a key in this one.
There is a fake key.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, that's right. The things they added to this is so cool. Like, this part is not in the original. There's no fake key in the original.
Armor.
Ching!
Yeah, and I forget how the original game, it's been a few years since I played it, but I remember the first game, the sword key does a whole ton of stuff, and then the armor key was only like a few doors, but in this game it's like the armor key is the top dog.
I think so... I forget, actually. I think shield does a lot. Whichever one the last one you get uses almost nothing.
Alright, so I want to go back to get the replica shotgun, and to go downstairs.
Walk, 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 walk.
Oh, thank you.
1 second later, you need this dog whistle! Wow, there's no zombies here.
There's a zombie where you can't see him right there. Also.
You've got to be kidding
Why
me.
are zombies being so mean? That was 9 bullets.
9 bullets, and it might not even be dead.
It's...
Do you even have any bullets left?
Nope. Very cool.
9 bullets!
I was hoping to kill that.
Oh my god.
Alright, so there is a corpse down here that if you do not burn, it turns into a crimson head automatically. Mm-hmm. Just gonna give it a few seconds, just in case.
Dude. This is no wonder I've never played this game. It's I always, whenever I'm like, I want to play Remake, I'm like, oh yeah, it's so daunting. Like, just everything you have to do, like, oh, I got this thing, now I have nothing. Now I have some fake key.
I have 2 keys. One that's not even real. That's all I have on my person. Oh crap. I think I need an old key to open the door. I do. Where do I get one of those?
In here? I wish I could lend my prowess. Fancy. Should I like look up where old keys are?
Thinking. I'm just gonna check the door just in case. I don't think there's a zombie in the way. Actually, I think there is. Yeah, I do. sucks.
Inside the bathtub once it's been emptied. You already got that one. On the small table near the typewriter, East Wing storeroom, mansion first floor. Researcher's bedroom on the floor inside the wardrobe, first floor. Bedroom, second floor. On the desk, chest of drawers opposite the foot of the bed. I guess here.
Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking of the fastest way to go back to where I need to go.
Do you know where that is? Or can you get to... I don't even know if you can get to it.
Sorry, my mind is... When you play this dumb game, you just have to think about everything all at once.
Potentially the one on the first floor is like potentially you could get to it. I don't know though.